In this video, we're going to look at how to construct an inscribed circle within a triangle. So the idea here is we're going to construct two angle bisectors to find the incenter. Then we need to construct the perpendicular segment to the side, which will be the radius of our inscribed circle. So in order to be successful at this, we're going to have to be able to do two different constructions. One is the angle bisector, and one is a perpendicular bisector. So to do the angle bisector, remember you set your compass on the vertex of the angle. You draw an arc. Let me make this thinner. You draw an arc that crosses the angle. Then at each of the intersection points, you draw another circle. And you can open this to the width here if you want to. It can be larger than that too. But then draw a circle around this intersection and the same size circle around this intersection. Then connect the vertex through the intersection. So then that's going to be your angle bisector. You can connect both intersections, but it'll just go straight through that angle. So you're also able to just do the vertex. Then constructing a perpendicular line through a point not on the line. So for this one, we start by getting an arc that crosses the line. Then we will open our compass to the width of that intersection. So set your compass on one intersection point, open it to the width of the other, draw a circle. Then move your compass to the other intersection point and draw the same sized circle. Then you're going to connect these intersection points, and that will give you your perpendicular line that goes through that point. So it's going to be perpendicular here, and we can see that it goes through that point. So now when we put this into a triangle, this is what it's going to look like. So you want to construct two angle bisectors. And the reason that you're going to construct these two angle bisectors is then you'll get where they cross, and that'll be your incenter. So we'll pick any two angles you want to construct the angle bisector of. So I'm going to do this one. So and I'm going to make this a little bit larger. So then draw a circle around there, move to the other intersection point, draw a circle around there. Then you'll connect these intersections, okay? And you can just go through the vertex of the angle. So here's the vertex of the angle, and I'm just going to draw through those intersection points. Then you're going to do the angle bisector of another angle, whichever one you choose. I'm going to do this one. And so just draw an arc that crosses both sides. Then you can go to each intersection. And again, for this part, you can move this if you want to. So you can put it on the intersection, or you can make it wider. But when you draw your circle here, then it needs to be the same around the other intersection point, the same size. Then connect the vertex through the intersection there. And what you'll get is your incenter. So where those cross is your incenter. So the incenter in this case is right here. And this is going to be the point that's equidistant from all the sides. But remember, the distance to a side is the perpendicular segment. So we can't just eyeball that. So we're going to actually construct the perpendicular line. So this is where we're going to do an arc through a side, and you can do any side you want. So if you want to do it through this side or through this side or through this side, just pick one. It doesn't matter. And so I'm going to, make this thinner. And I'm going to draw an arc through here. And it looks like my compass is a little off. Make sure it's on your center point. So I'm going to draw this arc. Then at the intersection, I'm going to open my compass and to the next intersection. And this could be bigger. It just has to be wider than half of this. I'm just going to open it to exactly that distance. Draw a circle. Then move over to your other intersection point and draw the exact same size circle. Then I'm going to connect where those blue circles intersect. Okay, so here's one intersection, here's the other. This is the perpendicular line that goes through that point. This is going to help you determine the radius. So now the radius is just going to go along that same line, but just to the edge of the circle. So it's, or the edge of the triangle. So it's going to go from the in center just to this side. And then we know that that's a perpendicular segment. So that represents the distance from the in center to the side of the circle. So this is how wide your radius needs to be. So we'll set our compass on the in center, open it to the width of that radius, and then we'll be able to draw our inscribed circle. Now remember, this will hit all the sides. You might be just slightly off if you have when you have a little bit of human error. Okay, and mine always moves a little bit on the digital screen, so mine's always just slightly off. But that's going to give you a circle that hits all the sides of this triangle.